Hey y'all, Boogie Night here. How's it going? Welcome back to Sonic Boogie Plays Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter. When we last left off, what was going on, Sherlock had accepted his first case.
Interesting. What's going on in the yard?
Hang on a second, Wilkins. Trying to give a recap. So he accepted a job for a child trying to find his missing father. Found out his father had... not this child, a different child. Found out his father accepted a kind of a strange job. Found out who the mystery man was, and then asked this young boy, Wilkins, to track down the mystery job owner to something that's going on here in the yard. So, we're going to... Unfortunately, as young Wilkins, we can't switch from third to first person, so this might get a little bit jank, so I apologize. Anyway, so, our mystery man is in here.
Interesting. What's going on in the yard?
Hang on a second, boy.
Locked.
Of course it is. And once again, thank you guys so much for being interested in this game. Really do appreciate it. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a marked withdrawal from my standard horror game. Ooh, hang on, we got a ledge. You know, because that's always smart. You know, you should have just reported back to old Holmes when you found out what the heck was going on. Oh, now we're in sneak scene mode. Brilliant. I love how that does an automatic thing. So we got the yard. Hang on, let's see if we can peek in the windows because we're intelligent like that. Or not at all. Oh, we can do a zoom in. Brilliant.
Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me.
Yeah, nice. Anything over here? We got some potato sacks.
Bags of food. I like this house.
Can we be any more stereotypically British? Potatoes. That's more Irish. Sorry, Oren. I have a feeling young Wilkins here is going to get captured, and this might turn into a trial and error, kind of like Lust for Darkness, which I'm playing off camera. That's so cool how he does the sneak thing. Can we look in this window too? Nice cool little study. Nice warm fire. Yeah, the attention to detail in this game is phenomenal.
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff.
I'll say. We got a tree. Yeah, I bet dollars to Deutschmarks. We're going to wind up sneaking in because we're smart like that. It's not. Well, he's pretty resourceful. I'll give him credit for that. We're not going to go in the back door just yet. Let's just do a cursory look of the outside. We could probably climb the ladder and go topside. What's in here?
I can't see what's inside.
Okay. Frosted glass. I think we're pretty safe right now just having a gander about the yard. I want to explore every option before we try going inside. I'm sure we got another window over here we can peer in. Yes, we can. Come on. There you go.
I can't see what's inside.
Okay, so this wing of the house we can't do squat-ola with. Got the fast walk going on. Attaboy. Okay, avoid that. Let's see what's in the back door.
It's too dangerous to enter.
Smart.
I can't see what's inside.
We can't climb the ladder. Let's actually pull up our objectives. I can't pull those up yet because we're not Holmes. Damn it. Okay, now we've already done that. I just want to see if there was another opportunity to break in. Well, we know where he went, so maybe we can take the carriage ride back to... Or there's maybe another way in? Let's just look around the walls here for a moment and see if we can climb something. I'm guessing we could have to go in through the upper window. Or we've finished our investigation and we can report back to Holmes, but I highly doubt it. Maybe I missed something in here. No, I think we're done.
Well, only 2 people live here.
Yeah, if it turns green, we're done.
One was me.
Okay. Dorsky.
It's too dangerous to enter.
So are we... We can't be just done. Here we are.
Locked.
Huh. Usually we get a message when we're done with something, so it's got to be in the back. That's kind of the one thing that kind of irks me with this game, is a lot of these action buttons are...
I can't see what's inside.
Tough to track down. So you really have to hunt and peck for it. Or be a cop speed clicker. So we can't take... Ooh, what was this? Something... Did I see an icon here? Can we climb the vines topside? Seems to be the only thing we can do. Yeah, we're just clicking now. Or maybe... Oh, maybe we can jump up here around the back? That's maybe what we have to do. Go around the alley and shimmy up there through a top window. These trellises are there for a reason. Okay, still not. It's like try to cross between saying nothing and not. Good job, Boogie Night. Still need to get more sleep. Although last night's stream was fun despite technical issues and me blowing my rage load a couple of times, which I kind of regret. Okay, so let's maybe see if there's something around the alley. Now that we've kind of inspected things, we kind of...
I can't leave yet. I'm not finished here.
Okay, so we can't. Maybe we can shimmy up a tree. Okay. Well, now that we've inspected everything around the bush, I feel like that ladder's something. Like, we should be allowed to do something with it. Can we use the rake or the hoe? No, we can't. Nothing at all. Nothing in there. I've already examined that.
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff.
Maybe there's something we're missing out front. It's the only thing I can think of. Because if it is too dangerous to go in, then that's not gonna. It's not gonna happen in hindsight. Although
it's too dangerous to enter.
Okay, there's got to be something I'm missing during his conversation with the strange man in the office. I kind of feel in sometimes with some of... Okay, that was an awkward up to crouch. Can't climb. Let's just look back down in the ground, because I thought I saw something flashing. But there seems to be a wider hitbox for young Wilkins here as opposed to brave Holmes.
I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside.
Okay, it's gotta be these windows with the strangers. I mean, it says we're done with everything. Just gonna loop around. Oh,
bags of food.
no.
I like this house.
Anything shade-wise? What are we missing in this level? It's locked, yeah. Can't go inside. Okay. Well, I apologize for this constant rutting around. What is going on here? Come on. Just shim up the roof. Something. Anything. Maybe there's some evidence down below that I'm missing? I still can't move this. So, unless... we just have to look up. And he's the master of the rooftop.
It's too dangerous to enter.
Okay. Okay, so maybe this is what we're missing here, is... because it's still turning orange. So let's just...
Ah, a coat of arms.
Herpaderp.
Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it.
You twit. There's a snake that'll bit me.
Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
And you're gonna get caught. I guarantee it. Okay, I just gotta keep remembering. Orange means there's still stuff to find. Whereas green means mission complete. Oh, that was close. Nicely done. So now you can find game player interface by using F1. Well, now I know. But once again, I like trying to... I'm not saying I like to do things the old way, but I like to just kind of make sure that, you know, I'm trying to learn things manually, and this is just normal mode. I mean, imagine if it was Master Sleuth. Okay. It appears each time a new clue is found. That makes sense.
Wigan's tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Examine the item and then keep investigating. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to first. Okay, wrong item. F is the imagination button. I don't know what that's for yet. T is obviously the case, but we're okay now. So let's take
Wiggins did a good job.
You just said that. Oh yeah, our inventory. Here we go. Our evidence. The coat of arms. Search our. Oh, go to the archives. Okay. Nice. Okay, cool. So now we can access the archives, other than just for an explanation. Here we go. Brilliant. Alright, so we have several different encyclopedias, so...
That's not the one I need. That's not...
That's cool having to scroll through it.
That's not the one I need.
Early roulette? Wait, hang on a hot second. This game's making an H.P. Lovecraft reference? Oh, come on. That's almost fourth wall breaking.
That's not the one I...
Edward Armitage, that's another Lovecraft reference, I think.
That's not the one I need.
Yeah, I know. We're just going through stuff. I'm going to go on a limb and say it might be botany because there's the flower up top. Or it could be history or medicine. I'm going to go on a limb and say it's one of these three, but knowing my luck, it's probably economic science. It's going to be the last one.
That's not the one I need. That's not...
No.
That's not... That's not the one I... That's not the one I need.
Actually, it could be religion with the dove and the crosses.
That's not the one I need. That's not... That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not the one I need.
Bloody hell. History.
That's not the one I need.
The Green Dragon. Okay, some of these fourth wall breakers, or at least non-Holmesian references, are kind of... are really just kind of a breaker. I mean, they're cute and they're funny, but sometimes it doesn't really hold to the mythos.
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need.
I mean, I could be wrong just because, you know, I haven't read every single Holmes novel in history.
That's not the one. That's not the one I need.
So maybe it is econ.
That's not
No.
That's not the one I... That's not the one I need.
Okay, so we've examined... Now we're going over the newspapers.
That's not the one I...
Bloody hell.
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I...
Can we... Let's look at the other section. Okay, so there's a research... Ah, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so... Well, it's probably marks and symbols.
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need.
Actually, that would be kind of interesting, because there was there several sacks of potatoes in there.
That's not the one
English coat of arms, here we go. Okay, I'm learning. That was my own lunacy. I just thought it was the archives was just, boom, the one section there. But now that makes sense. So this is the coat of arms of the Marsh family. Lord Edward Marsh is a well-known benefactor, provides to the poor people of Whitechapel with provisions, warm clothes, etc. Lord Marsh is also renowned as a co-founder of the special education program, which allows poor people the opportunity of an education. He resides at 3 Mainsbury Road in London.
Here it is.
That's really cool.
This man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Yeah. Okay, so there is quite a bit of depth to this now, so I just need to be a little more careful with my findings.
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Oh boy.
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
Danger arises. Let's go ahead and say maybe.
We'll see. If you behave.
All right then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
Okay, so we've already... Now we can pay a visit to Lord Marsh. So we're up to go snuff with that. So we can now fast travel to Marsh's house. Brilliant. Let's just have a look at everything in the archives really quickly.
My archive. I can always consult with it.
Okay, so we just have some books. We have... Okay. So there's 3 big sections here to the archive, so that will help me in the long run. What about you, Watson? Anything you have to say before I depart?
It's wonderful to have Kate home.
It really is. It's a nice piece of added story.
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
This game's coming together quite nicely. So let's go ahead and visit Lord Marsh's house. This could be another Lovecraft reference. It might... If this turns into something very Lovecraftian, I will be sorely disappointed. But once again, I'm going to go in with an open mind. Ah! Okay. Okay, the jacket's off. Once again, very nice. He's got the notebook out in the carriage ride. Never mind. That's Holmes. It's another fellow carriage goer. Or is that Watson? No, that's Watson.
Holmes, about Caitlin. Yes?
Uh-oh, here we go.
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She's old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
I wonder if Caitlin suddenly has ties to this devil's, as the quote-unquote devil's daughter. That would be an interesting tie-in. But once again, I'm hypothesizing. Let's go on and see if we can give this a knock.
Come in, please.
There you go. Quite the lavish home. See, that's why I thought of the potato stuff, because all these supplies, but now that makes sense how it goes to the younger children.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Okay, well, it looks like we're going straight to the character portrait. So, let's see what we can divulge or deduce with this man. Okay, well, his eyes are red, but there's also a blanket on his lap, so he could feel unwell. Let's go and go with feels unwell. Let's go and go downwards. Anything? I'm guessing we're going looking at the arms. He's got the ring of the Marsh family. And a man of wealth. Definitely. Blanket. Yep, I'm going to say that he is ill. We're going to go with this, which could tie into just the cold weather and him being out quite a bit. Cup of painkillers. Okay, pills. Strong painkillers. Okay, so we are kind of on the unwell side. Hypothetically speaking, of course. We're gonna go over here to the diary. Lord Marsh's state of health. His temperature was higher than usual. He was experiencing a tightness in his chest and a shortness of breath during the day. I recommend increasing his daily dose of painkillers. Appointments, he's got this 16 o'clock meeting. Lord Marsh and Lord Collins. Something renowned? I'm not sure. Something Lord Marsh of this muttering in order, meeting in order tab. Yeah, personal assistant, obviously. I'm glad I read that, because you never know what might come from this. And then we have this cove. Another possible lordship. No, the member of the hunting club. Okay. And he is the doctor. Okay. Of some ilk. So is there anything we're missing before we validate this? Let's just go ahead and do one more cursory look. Boom. 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 Nothing here. Straight down. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and validate. Okay, so perfect. We completed the character portrait. Well done. Okay. Okay. Reuben Fisher. A young man of 25 and already a competent physician. He is well educated, mannered, and a member of the hunting club. His clothes indicate he is financially wealthy. Reuben Fisher is not only a physician, he is also Lord Marsh's personal assistant. He has double duty. Okay. Let's go into Lord Marsh. He's a wealthy man who holds a high position in society, indicated by his expensive clothes and a valuable gold ring. He has dedicated his life to helping the poor. He is ill, therefore he's covered with a blanket, despite the fact that he's quite warm inside the room. Evidence. Okay, so there's an open package of powerful painkillers. Okay, let's go ahead and do... I'm interrupting.
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight, on our streets and now too from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
You know, even with his ass-kissing boots on, Holmes has this brilliant bit of sarcasm and cynicism, and I really like that. Let's start with I recognize your face. I don't really want to ask about his disease, but I feel like I have to cover all the bases.
Curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
There we go.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes, but also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Yep, change the subject.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
Let's, we're not going to ask about Mr. Strobridge. Let's go ahead and ask about the painkillers.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
Okay, that was stupid. Dr. Fisher stated he adopted a disguise in order to offer... Okay, that's clever. Is there anything else we can do?
Despite my title, yes. I have to share my home with these bags full of food for the poor.
Did I miss something else? Okay, no, he's diagnosed with influenza. However, his illness appears something more serious.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
Okay, let's go back to our logs. We've already paid the visit. Alright, we can look at this stuff. Brilliant. Our Quartermain Club to celebrate our horseback riding, exploration, and hunting.
Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
Yeah.
All in due time, my lord.
Okay.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college.
Ah, clever.
Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life.
Okay, so that's what prompted me to go into investigation mode. So let's see if there's anything on the table that we are missing. Ah, some papers underneath a document with a seal. Dear Lord Marsh, here is the list of selected participants for the special education program in October. It looks to be a very promising event. I'm looking forward to it. Patrick Tanner, Thomas Kelly, John Strobridge, William Thatcher, and Reginald Staple. Boom.
John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster.
Okay. Clever girl.
I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes,
Just
the
noticed
list
something.
would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
Quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
If you look at Lord Marsh's face, aside from his red eyes, his cheeks are also flushed to a certain degree, and that's once again very excellent attention to detail with this game. Okay, so we got more stuff with Marsh. Okay, brilliant. So we can scroll through that. Let's not worry about that for the time being. Okay, so now we are done, so we can go. Let's go talk to Watson.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
Okay, so we can maybe look at these things right quick. Okay.
Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse.
Maybe that's how he selects people. Boys' Orphanage in Dr. Bernardo's home, and
Humanitarian aid for an orphanage.
I wonder if one of these bags in boxes might be for
Bags full of
Strobridge.
food.
I don't want to look around too much because I'm afraid I might get in trouble. Maybe. Okay, so up.
I've never seen so many provisions for the poor, and certainly not in a lord's house. It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding the poor.
You know, for people who are taking their leave, we're doing quite the investigation, but we have High Street and
A
Whitechapel.
provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel.
That maybe will be something equivalent to young Strobridge, per se. Whitechapel again.
Lord Marsh even helps hospitals.
Good
It's
on him.
extremely honourable to devote one's whole life to assisting the poor.
Yes, but I'm afraid at a cost of some sort. Plenty of books, more potatoes. Can we feel like we're completed here, but I feel like we could always come back and
It's closed.
I take it back. Okay, I think we are done with this area, so let's go ahead and head back and see what's next on tap. Unless we can go around the back, but I highly doubt it. Let's go back to Hearst. Open our deduction book while we're waiting. Find a pair of... Okay, this is new. Find a pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. Red's color signifies an unachievable solution. Okay. So we have Hearst's special job, connecting missing. Nope, not it. The special education program. Here we go. Oh, this is quite clever. Some of the facts may be interpreted differently. You can always change the picture of a crime. Okay, so this is the first bit. Not connected. Okay, it was not mentioned in the special. George Hearst's special job and Lord Marsh's special educated program are somehow connected. So that's... Oh, that is so cool. We look for more clues. More clues. Special job and refused, maybe. Nope. Special job in the Quartermain Club? Okay. So we pretty much exhausted everything. Okay. So that all connects kind of like a DNA program. Very interesting. Let's go and look at the casebook while we're in fast travel mode. So, let's go ahead and see what's going on with young Hurst. Maybe sent Watson home. Yep, it looks like we have some options.
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful.
Was that the valise we found up in the attic? We got some stuff in here, then maybe we can go into investigation mode. So let's take a cursory squint. We have the key, which we just decided to pocket. We've got a sewing machine bottle.
This oil can also be used on weapons.
Oh boy, here we go. That's lovely. What is this? Jesus Priest Wolfjack.
Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge.
Chaplain? Maybe? Then we have this cleaner. That's definitely for cleaning a rifle or musket.
A ramrod to clean a rifle.
Called it. Okay.
Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle.
Alright, let's go back in investigation mode and see what we can dredge up. It might be up in the attic. But hang on, we got a thick liquid over here, as well as oil. Ah, some gauze or some wrappings? Or maybe that's a polisher. Let's go into... Ah, here we go.
This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm.
God, I hope that wasn't the rifle that
shot. Does your
shot...
father have any other property?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle.
Oh, nice. We get to go catch... We get to take the dog with us. Brilliant. Military badge. Wolfjack, Jesus Priest. Yeah, it's got to be a chaplain of some sort. Scrap of cloth and a key. Let's go back here. So we gotta go fetch Toby. Brilliant. So go to... Oh yeah, the fast travel system. I can't just hit M. I apologize. So let's go and head back to Baker Street. There we go. This is well done. So let's look at our next connection. Oh, bugger. Connection, hang on. So we got the connection going on right here. What can we connect to next? Clues. No, nothing we can do for it now, but we can... Okay, so there's nothing else we can do for the time being, so we can just close out of here for the time for now. But there was a rifle. We'll find out what Toby has to say first.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
Hang on, let's go see if Kate is available.
Kate wouldn't like it if I entered her room without her knowledge.
Okay, so she's just out and about. Basset hounds. Hello, boy.
Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep.
God, he's massive like Cooper.
Watson?
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
So now we just have Toby in our possession. Let's go and see what Watson has to say.
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh.
Okay.
I'm worried about the condition of his health.
So let's go to George Hurst's house first and see what's going on with the rifle. Oh, I love how Toby's riding shotgun with him. That is so cool. Okay, I'm already doing all the deduction stuff, but maybe there's more connections somehow available? Nope, still nothing. Yeah, there's nothing else we can do right now. But we'll figure something about the Quatermain Club. And yeah, there's nothing else we can do right now. We have to deselect everything. There's more stuff out and about here, but I think it can only come as we go further aft. It keeps popping up, and that, as a creature of habit, that irks me, because I feel like something needs to be done. Anyway, so we're back at Hearst's house. That'd be kind of funny if we...
Toby, search.
Oh my lord, we're as Toby now. This is awesome. I love the switching between characters. That is so excellent. And somehow we could just reach up with our paws and grab it. It's kind of a shame if Holmes wasn't following me. The music change is awesome as well. See, I thought the characters would just be between Holmes and Watson, but... wow. Okay, so we're following the scent around the car right here. This is actually also really cool because the way dogs smell, it actually acts as a chemical to their brain, and that's how they track it. Because the smell attached to their brain is also linked to their eyesight, so they kind of go hand in hand. Or I guess I should say paw and paw, tish. Kind of also goes against how some people say dogs smell with their tongues. Oh my god, that whimper. Sorry, I don't mean to get all stupid, but as I've said before, I love dogs. I love animals in general, but mostly dogs. We're just kind of doing the hangover here, so he probably... nope, out in the street. I thought he might have buried it in the backyard or something like that nature. Come on, buddy. Let's do this. I keep wanting to call him Cooper. It's Toby. Oh, we did a peel off. No, hang on. So the scent went both ways. Let's go ahead and look at the yard first and see what's going on. Maybe he decided one way and then buried it after the fact? Aha! Oh, that's cool with the other barking in the background. Into the toolbox, maybe?
It's only a garden shed. Let's go on.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do the switchback then. That's still interesting, though, when you've been given a false lead. Looks like we're heading straight for the gate. Oh, nope, we have another yard. We have a garden plot, but we have an old wheelbarrow of some sort. And it ends right here, so never mind. We have another false lead. That's the old sleeping fellow. Ah, a gated yard. Maybe that's how he kept doing his roundabouts. So it wasn't entirely a false lead. He just smelled the shed, because maybe young old Hearst decided to climb the fence. So he tried several routes and thought better of it. So that's a neat connection. Oh, this is so clever. Achievement unlocked. Hermit's Lair. Sounds like a bad pub in Skyrim. Or Oblivion or Morrowind. Probably Morrowind. And that's what the key goes to. Let's go! Okay, cool. So there are some old oil lamps. Toby, you wait there. Let's see. Old newspapers. Oof, this place is quite the dungeon. So we got a gate there. It's locked, but...
People use this cellar for storage.
You use it for a lot more than that, I'll wager. Anything in the box?
Rubbish.
Guess not. Several doors. The music got very sinister. Okay, well, let's go back. I want to explore everything before we go in there. I don't want to further the plot, like... Okay, so I've got several doors with keyholes we can squint through. I wonder what they all are. I hope we have the chance to examine them all, but I don't think this game would be something like a Wolf in Autumn, where one thing... Or Wolf in Autumn, excuse me, The Wolf Among Us, where one thing would trigger.
Just some old things.
Okay, then. Yeah, this music definitely got sinister.
It's not here.
But we're just looking for a rifle, we're not looking for any bodies, although that might be what's next on the list, sadly.
Old things.
It's gonna be the last door, I guarantee. But there's still more to...
Ordinary storage.
There's another area we have to look at. It's probably through there, because I see a roundabout on both doors.
Just rubbish.
Because this door looks like it connects something on the far side. Damn! Well, that got dark.
Tom's photograph. Let's try to get inside.
Oh, hell. Use the correct lock picks to lift the lock plates and create an unobstructed path for the warden pin. Okay, so we've got pin number 1. Okay, so this is how we can do the scrolling action. Insert.
There's no space for this lockpick.
Okay. Oh, okay. So that's 1.
There's no space for this lockpick.
But it all starts again. That didn't work. Oh, it did work. So we just needed the same pick for everything. That's cool. It's got a very Splinter Cell-ish as opposed to Elder Scrolls or Fallout. I like that. And again, it is Master Holmes we're talking about here. We got Tom's photograph, a lot of stuff on this desk, and we got a map. A lot to look at, and then some notes over there. There's the Manor Cottage, the Alder Grove Lodge. Here we go, a public footpath. Letters up here of the Epping Forest. Okay, so this is pretty much the only area that we can... There we go.
A map of Epping Forest.
Okay, so we're done with this area. Some more letters of whatnot. A letter from a friend. Dear George, I do understand you, and it's so sad. Same as you, I can't find a job. George Strobridge, maybe? And maybe Jack, since that is kind of a nickname for John. John Hurst. I can't find a job, not even the smallest thing. My children have nothing to eat. When I try to find anything, the bosses just say they don't want wounded people working for them. Our military service means nothing. Our country used us in war, but now it has abandoned us. Nobody cares. Your friend, Jack. I've already looked at this. Okay, never mind. It's just this. Okay, so we'll click out of here. Another letter. By Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, I, Frederick Russell Burnham, Mayor of the British Army, declare the country extends its gratitude to George Hurst. Oh, it's George, not John. Oh, my lord. I gotta just remember this. An honorable soldier of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland for his valiant military service. Weren't the Burnhams the antagonists in Out of the Baskervilles? I forget. No, okay, never mind. I'm thinking of somebody different. The British Army hereby awards him the Distinguished Conduct Medal and retires him due to the injury sustained while in duty. Uh-huh. So that's why he couldn't land a gig, maybe. What is this? Looks like vials of some sort.
This case must have been full of cartridges.
Oh, okay, cartridges. Vials. We are looking for a rifle in there. We have an empty rack up here.
Was something on the stand.
A rifle, perhaps. Imagination mode. Okay.
There was a rifle here. George Hurst took it with him.
Okay. We found where he is, but let's look at everything else. Like these notes in that picture of Tom, which is just proper. It's fearful. Farewell letter. Dear Tom, if you're reading this letter, then it means that I am dead. I'm so sorry that things had to end up this way, but I had no other choice. You have to know that. You're a very smart boy, and I'm so proud of you. I hope one day you'll understand and you'll forgive me. Son, I love you so much. Don't despair. Try to be happy, for you'll grow up to be a man someday, and sooner than you think. You won't be alone. Me and your man will be looking over you from heaven. Your loving father. This... God, I wonder if maybe this is like an insurance thing, like if he kills somebody or gets killed, maybe his son will be put into the special program. I don't know. Once again, I'm doing quite the... I have so many theories right now. See? Special
News
education.
clippings on lords in the education program. Why are they here?
Research. The Daily Mirror. Lord Marsh, in association with his friends Lord Harrington and Lord Collins, is the co-founder of the Special Education Program. In assisting the poor to build better lives and more certain futures, these three gentlemen surely helped lift this level of our struggling society. There's quite the conspiracy going on here. Hang on, we've got more.
Let's compare this list with the evidence that we found earlier.
Oh, great. Here we go with more connections.
This is the list of selected participants for October's Special Education Program. According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hearst documents.
Okay. Nothing. Then again, I see a C here. Robert Taylor. Robert Brown. Thomas Kelly. William Bowles. William Thatcher. No. Langley. Oswald Turner. Patrick Tanner. Reginald Staple. Garfield Little. Harold Davies. Henry Hepburn Scott. Okay, it looks like you can only pick one. John Strobridge. But X, 17. So I'm seeing a lot of nothing. And, so we're looking at for the last names. Taylor, Brown, Kelly. Yep, okay. There's the next one. Why is it that we can only pick one at a time? Okay, now we don't want to exit. Bollocks. Okay, let's just go ahead. This is clever, but it also is... Evans, nothing on here. I need some coffee. I'm getting tunnel vision already. Holy crap. Brown. Okay, so it's got to be Staple. Actually, is it going to go? Yes, it will. Okay. No. Holics. What am I missing? Yeah, because these are all disappearances. I feel like, do we just go through them one at a time and see what happens? I mean, it's the cheap way out, but I feel like I'm missing the bar completely. Oh, wait, hang on. I compare these with the left with the right. I'm an idiot. Patrick Tanner.
This man appears in both documents.
See, I thought it was just one or the other. And then we have... Strobridge, we've already done both. Thomas... Okay, so we're looking at all these matching with the left with the right. So now we're looking for Staple. Now I follow you.
All the people in Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hurst's files.
So we are quite... Group A, B, and C. And then Group S was John, probably one of the latter ones. Then there are a few, yeah, there are a few S's going on here. Huh. What does it mean? Okay, so we're done with this. Okay, we'll play a little bit longer. I'm so enthralled with this. Okay, so we have Hearst's special job. No, okay. Oh, the paupers list. There we go. The farewell letter. No. So that's not connected. Pauper's list coincides with the missing. There we go. All participants of the S group could be from the special education program, could be missing. So that's connected. So we have the connection here. Is there anything else that we're missing? No. I feel like there's more to it. Like the newspaper article could be related to... No, okay. So let's go ahead and deselect. The farewell letter could be preparations. No. Farewell letter to the Quartermain. Let's collect just everything. There we go. There's another connection. These things are coming along first rate. George Hurst knew that he stood no chance of returning from his special job. Therefore, he read farewell letter to Tom. But he didn't give it to Tom. There's a chance he's still alive. Okay. Let's close out of this. Maybe there's one more thing we're missing here. Okay, no, I think we're done with this. No, okay. Got the wound still. Then refused. He boasted about the special education program. There we go. We have another connection. It's well done. So that connects to more, but we still need to get more clues. So we got to just keep going back to these to keep figuring it out. So we need to sneak into Lord Marsh's house and uncover additional information about the program. So that's our next task. Aha! So that's how we've unlocked it. But we might have to do that next time because we've been playing for a bit. And I feel like once we get there, that'll be a good stopping place for the time being. Yeah, I like this game. I really like this game. It's well thought out. The graphics are solid. The attention to detail is spot on.
Nothing that could interest me.
And despite, and I'm learning as I go, which is what I like about games like this, is that you learn through trial and error and through combing over everything, which is why I like The Wolf Among Us and why I'm developing more of an interest in these mystery games. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Hello, Toby.
Brave Toby, best nose in the British Empire.
Alright, so we gotta sneak into his house. So let's go back to Marsh's house. Okay. We're good with the casebook, we're good with the deductions, we need to uncover more details. I think these things just default while you are playing this. Or in this mode. Oh, hello there.
Holmes, what are you doing here?
Oh, good lord.
What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house.
Bloody hell.
That's the only way of helping little Tom.
I love his exasperated expression, like he's just resigned to his fate. But with that being said, I think this is a good place to stop for now before going into the next section. Once again, I really like this game, but my opinion doesn't matter, yours does. So let me know what you think in the comments below. How do you like the plot? How do you like the attention to detail? How do you like the storyline? Am I moving too slowly? Am I moving too quickly? Yeah, I want to hear that. So, with that being said, before I call it a day, if you like the Sonic Boogie project and you want to find out more, I do have a Twitter page as well as a public Discord channel, and links to both of those are in the description below, as well as a link to my Twitch page, and if you have some money you want to get rid of without throwing it off a bridge or burning it, my Patreon account. So otherwise, with that being said, y'all have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you on the flip side, alright? Peace.